I donated bone marrow to save my sister's life. Then she sent me a bill for the parking and meals during her hospital stay. The envelope arrived 3 weeks after she'd been discharged. I thought it was a thank you card. Instead, I found an itemized spreadsheet. $47 for parking over 4 days, $89 for cafeteria meals, $23 for snacks from the vending machines. Total, $159. Payment due within 30 days. I stared at it for a solid minute before calling my mom. "Did you know about this?" I asked. "Your sister mentioned she wanted to settle accounts," Mom said carefully. "You know how she is about fairness." Fairness. That word. The same word my sister had used when I'd driven 6 hours to her college graduation, and she'd charged me $40 for her half of the hotel room we shared. The same word when she'd Venmo requested me for the birthday gift we'd supposedly gone in on together for Dad, after I'd already bought it myself. But this was different. This was bone marrow. The donation process had taken months. Preliminary testing, more testing. The extraction itself, which left me unable to walk properly for a week. I'd taken unpaid leave from work because my sister's insurance wouldn't cover my lost wages. My lower back still ached when it rained. I'd done it without hesitation. She was my sister. She was dying. What kind of person puts a price on that? Apparently mine did. I texted her. "Got your invoice." 3 dots appeared, disappeared, appeared again. "I knew you'd be weird about it," she replied. "I'm just trying to be responsible. You did spend my donor money. My donor money. The fund our parents and her friends had set up for her medical expenses. The fund that had raised $40,000. Money strangers had contributed because they wanted to help save her life. I donated bone marrow," I typed back. "You're billing me for parking while I saved your life? That's so dramatic. You act like I'm not grateful. I am grateful. That's why I'm only charging you for what you actually spent, not asking you to split the hospital parking that Mom and Dad paid for." I called her. She didn't answer. I called again. "What?" she snapped when she finally picked up. "This is insane," I said. "You cannot be serious. Why is everyone always so emotional about money?" Her voice had that edge it got when she was gearing up for a lecture. "This is basic accountability. The donor fund was for my medical care. You used it for your personal expenses. I was there to donate bone marrow to you, and I appreciate that. But appreciation doesn't mean I should subsidize your parking. That's enabling financial irresponsibility." I hung up. My hands were shaking. Mom called 10 minutes later. "Can you just pay it? It's easier than fighting. It's not about the money." "I know, sweetie, but your sister's been through a lot. The transplant, the recovery. Maybe she's not thinking clearly." That night, Dad called too. "Your mom's worried you two won't make up before Thanksgiving. Did you see the bill she sent me?" I asked. Long pause. "Your sister showed us the spreadsheet. She seemed proud of how organized it was." "And you think that's normal?" "I think," Dad said slowly, "that your sister has always been particular about things. And I think family is complicated." I paid the $159. Not because I agreed, not because I thought it was right, but because I wanted it over. I wanted proof that I'd done everything possible, that when this story came up at family gatherings, I couldn't be blamed for being petty. 2 months later, my sister posted on social media about her recovery journey. She thanked the doctors, the nurses, her friends who'd visited. She mentioned the bone marrow transplant saved her life. She listed every person who'd supported her. My name wasn't there. I called Mom. "Did you see her post?" "She probably just forgot," Mom said. "She's been so overwhelmed." My sister hadn't forgotten. She just calculated that acknowledgement without payment was unfair.